What's up, peeps? This is Todd and welcome back to my show. Today we're going to discuss the top 5 things that you need to do as soon as you get paid. If that sounds good, let's hop into the video. So the number one thing that you should do each and every time you get a paycheck is from one of my favorite books, The Richest Man in Babylon, and that is to pay yourself first. So where most people go wrong is immediately when they get paid, they start paying everybody else except for themselves. They pay their mortgage, they pay their utility bill, they pay for Comcast and Netflix. But what rich people do is they take a percentage of their paycheck every single time, and no matter what, they always pay it to themselves first. Whether it's 5%, 10%, 20%, whatever you can afford out of your budget, make sure the first person you pay is you. My wife and I make sure to put $5,000 per month towards real estate and about $8,000 per month towards our nest egg each and every month. Now we make sure to do this month in and month out. So what I would recommend is if you guys open up a separate bank account or a nest egg or whatever it is, and you take a certain percentage of your paycheck, whatever you can afford, and no matter what, the first person you pay is you. You pay to that bank account, and that is your money. It's not for anyone else. It's just your money. Now, the second thing you should do as soon as you get paid is buy groceries instead of eating out. If you make sure to have your refrigerator stocked and your pantry stocked, hopefully that means you will never have to run out to eat. Cooking at home is not only healthier, it is a great way to save money. Now, some of you might be thinking that eating healthy foods is really expensive, but I just actually recently made a video about how to save money at the grocery store, which I will link in the description below. With the exception of secret shopping where you're getting food for free, buying groceries is less expensive than eating out 10 times out of 10, even if the food you're eating out is fast food. Cooking at home can also be a really fun activity or a date night. It can be romantic, there can be bonding time, and it is less expensive than a restaurant. Remember, most restaurants mark up their prices about 300%, meaning that if you sit down for a nice steak in a restaurant, it's about 3 times more expensive than if you just buy beef at the supermarket and cook the steak at home. Now, step 3 is to set some money aside to start paying off debt. If you have credit card debt, student loans, or a car payment, you want to make sure to start paying those down as soon as possible. Paying interest on bad debt is the number one killer of wealth. Remember, rich people do not pay interest. Rich people earn interest. One of the huge traps of the middle class is that they continue to buy liabilities that cost them money each and every month and they're paying interest on. If you can pay down your debt quickly, meaning overall you're paying less interest, that will be a huge game changer in being able to save and invest. Now, the fourth step when you get paid is to actually take a small amount of money out of each paycheck and set it aside for entertainment. That might sound strange coming from me because I am so incredibly frugal, but this is actually a very key component. If you can budget fun, you will be ahead of the game. Basically, what you want to do after getting each paycheck is set aside a little bit of money for fun. The important thing is to not go over whatever you set aside. So if you get paid twice a month and you take $50 from each paycheck and you put that aside for your fun money, essentially what that means is you have $100 per month for entertainment. Now, I'm not saying that your number should be 100, it could be more, it could be less, but the important thing is whatever you decide, do not exceed it. Now, the fifth and final thing that you should do every time you get a paycheck is invest. Once you've paid yourself first, after you've bought groceries, once you've paid off all of your bad debt, and after you've set aside some money for fun and entertainment, you want to start investing. Now, as far as what to invest in, that is completely up to you. For me, real estate is my ride or die. Real estate is my bread and butter. That is how I've made the majority of my money. I was able to accumulate a net worth of about $2 million in 5 years just from investing in real estate. Real estate has made more millionaires than any other industry in this country. So naturally, that's what I wanted to do. Now, I of course own individual stocks, I own bonds and mutual funds as well, so make sure to do your own research and invest in things that you understand. But once you guys start doing all 5 things every time you get a paycheck, it is a clear path to becoming financially independent. Well, I hope this video is helpful to you, and I will see you at the next one. Peace.